2022 is my take back year. I am taking everything back. What's up, Glammies? It's your girl Morgan, aka Morgs Too Much, and welcome back to All the More Glam TV. Y'all, this is the first vlog of the new year. This is January 3rd, and I took almost 3 days to really zero in on me, my mental, my woosah, my chakra, everything. I just really needed to recharge and prepare to take on this new year full throttle. I am not sad to see 2021 go. It can go. It can go. It can go, okay? Because don't know what everyone else experienced last year, but I started off my year with some BS and I ended my year with some BS, and 2022 is my take back year. I am taking back everything that I lost, okay? It is very personal for me. So just so I can give y'all a little backstory as to what I'm talking about, in 2021 I began the year losing a big PR contract that I had with a client. I partially blame myself because you should never just have one sole source of income. But as I build out my other businesses and as I build my YouTube platform, I only at the time had one source of income, and I lost that contract at the beginning of the year. The next month, my car ended up being stolen. I went through a lot mentally and emotionally with friendships and relationships in general. I went through probably one of the darkest times in my life, all while smiling on social media, and only a very select handful of people were there for me. I don't know about y'all, but I'm usually the strong friend. I have people come to me all the time asking my opinion, asking my advice, and unfortunately when people think you're the strong friend, not oftentimes do you get that same energy back, because people always think that you have it together, that you're okay, and I was not okay. 2021, a lot of chapters I was not okay, but I had a lot of blessings as well, and I cannot exclude them. I put my business More Glam in its first actual location. Cheers to me. I secured my first wedding as a makeup artist, and that was absolutely amazing. Added some new passport stamps, so I got to go to Jamaica and to the Dominican Republic, and I'm just blessed that I was even able to do that. The biggest blessing is I made it through the year and I figured it the fuck out, y'all. I figured it out. It was not easy. I would be lying to y'all if I said 2021 was my year, because it was not. 2021, I learned so much about myself I needed to know, and in this vlog I'm gonna tell y'all what it's not gonna be in 2022. It's gonna be a whole lot of what it's not gonna be. I learned so much that I would be doing myself a sincere disservice to even entertain anything less than the new standard that I have set for myself. There is a version of me that I haven't even gotten to meet yet, and I need to get to know her. 2022 is my take back year. I am taking everything back. Emotional control. I'm taking back my mental. I'm getting in control of my road rage. I am taking back my confidence, my ambition. I am tripling my grind. Like, I am all gas, no brakes. 2022. I know people don't debut or discuss the negative things that they experience in their life, but that does not mean that those things are not happening. We're still human. We still have to get our mental and our emotional and our psychological in check so that we can be our best selves when we step into the next chapter of our life. And for me, it is just a very personal matter, okay? My friends and I did do a vision board party, so I'm going to show you all it. It's not completed. Well, let me just show you. So this is my vision board, guys. Let me scoot it over so you all can see. I did this in the company of Bree and Jimmy. I will drop their channels below because they're also YouTubers, but shout out to them because they allowed me to just fall apart in front of them, and then we brought it back together in our vision boards. And it's so important to have like-minded people that you can trust, that you can open up to in your tribe, that are going to hold you accountable and keep you on track as well. So we did that. Might I add, y'all, we only had like 3 magazines, but I still feel like this is a very, very powerful vision board. So I'm gonna start up here. This quote says, "The only difference between a chair and a throne is attitude." And I am changing my attitude, my outlook, my perspective, my mentality. All of that begins with attitude, and that is the truth. I come down to rise and truly shine. One thing that I've been doing in the morning is actually giving myself 2 hours to mentally and just to prepare for the day. I've learned that it's not that I don't like waking up early, but I don't like being woken up before I can really check myself, check my energy, and really set the tone for my day. So rise and truly shine, taking your time to really set the tone for my day and upgrade. I'm upgrading everything in my life. I'm upgrading friendships, relationships, businesses, brands, opportunities. Everything will be an upgrade. Here I have, I don't even know what this is, but it represents that I want to cook more, because I have decided that I am not going to be eating out like that in 2022. And when I say that, I mean like fast food, that quick grab. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I will be doing more cooking at home. So look forward to those vlogs. So if y'all have some recipes that you think I should check out, drop them in the comments and let a girl know. Next, I have good vibes only, because that's all I have time for. If it's not making me happy, making me educating me, if it's not evolving me or progressing me, if it's not giving me all the good vibes, if it's not giving me all the good feels, I want absolutely no part. And I am going to take my piece by piece. So as I said when I began this vlog last year, I was really just, my peace really was disrupted. I had so much going on at one time, and I don't know if anyone is like me, but I come down so hard on myself, and that's another thing that I want to work on. I feel like I have to have it all figured out right in this moment, and if I don't have it figured out right now, then I have failed. But the only time you fail is when you feel like you fail and you wallow in it. I refuse to wallow in anything that is not progressing or to my betterment. I'm going to take back my piece by piece, little pieces at a time, which is why I said to you guys, 2022 is my year of take back. And how am I going to do that? By breathing. Back to what I said, I'm not about to get into my head and not breathe and take the time to deep breathe at that and really just figure it out one thing at a time. How do you eat an elephant? One piece at a time. You take piece by piece, okay? That is my method. I'm going to breathe more this year, and I am going to do the mostest, okay? So my Instagram is Morgs Too Much, but I'm not even going to do too much. I'm going to do the mostest for myself, whether that be more self-care, and it is, more reading, and it is, just anything that I want to do, I'm going to do more of it. And no, I'm doing the mostest. I'm showing up as the mostest. Everything is the most. From me to me, the mostest. So this was my vision board. It's so powerful because it touches on everything that I've been going through personally and everything that I need to remind myself of. So I keep this next to my bed, and it's actually right under the vision board that I made last year with my friends. It's going to keep me going and be a visual reminder of what I've promised myself for 2022. Some other things that are not on my vision board that I'm implementing into my 2022 year are, I'm still social distancing. And I'm not even talking about coronavirus. Well, I mean, because I know Omicron, Alpha, Beta, all them viruses. Okay, great, wonderful. But I'm not talking about them. I'm social distancing within my friendships as well as relationships. So I will tell you all now, I am single. I didn't even get to give you all any tea about the relationship. I wasn't being loved the way I wanted to be loved. And that's one thing about it. I'm not settling for anything at all in my life. I don't have to. You don't have to. We don't have to settle for anything. If it's not serving us, if it's not giving us what we want, what we deserve, if it's not being reciprocated, if it's not being respected, make your exit. My cousin and I talked about this literally just today. If I don't feel your absence, I'm not restoring your presence. I'm tired of being the bigger person. I'm tired of being the one to reach out. I've had to realize in past friendships even that if there was something that I didn't like or that something rubbed me the wrong way, and even just me speaking on it, I I should not be the only one trying to restore or nurture a friendship. If I value you as you value me, it should be reciprocated. We should meet each other in the middle. And this is not just with friendships. This is any type of relationship that you have. I have a standard of respect now that is not negotiable. And if at any point I feel disrespected, you gotta go. Social distance. And it doesn't mean we're beefing, because I don't even have time to give you the energy of what it means to beef with me. I have so much that I'm trying to do. My take back is so personal. This is definitely going to be a very selfish season for me, and I am not doing so. I'm not taking that lightly. I feel like in 2021 I took on everyone else and I internalized them, and that largely may be the Virgo in me, just trying to be so much of a giver and make everyone happy. But I really had to realize I was not happy, and you would not know that, like, if you were talking to me, because I speak so positively to my friends and to my family. I speak life and prosperity and abundance over them, as anyone in your life who cares about you and values you should. But I wasn't doing that for myself. What sense does that make, that you're giving so much love and confidence and speaking so positively over other people, that I wasn't doing that for myself? That's crazy. So I'm in my cocoon phase, as my friend Josh, shout out to you if you watch this, I love you so much, informed me. He was like, you're in your cocoon phase. He was like, there are some things that you need to shelter off yourself from, so that you can really make the full transition that you need, that you want. And listening to him say that really made me feel just like, wow, I have support from people who love me enough to understand when I'm pulling back. It's not personal. And those are the type of friendships and relationships that I want to nurture. I want to be intentional about my friendships and my relationships and the time that I give to them. I know we are living in a world of such uncertain times, but I have people that deserve that person-to-person energy from me, and vice versa. So I want to be very intentional about my friendships. I love my friends that understand that we don't have to talk every day, every week, every month. And when we do come together, we still have that same energy. We still have very much that love, and they're like, we don't miss a beat. And I value them so much. I love them so much because they've been there for me, giving me that same love. I want to be intentional and feed those relationships, because those are the people that I want and need around me as I continue to make these journeys. I understand that everyone can't go everywhere with you, but if you are intentional about the people that you want to keep around, they will be around. I want to be an even better friend, an even better daughter, an even better sister, because if it weren't for my friends and family, y'all, I don't know where I would be. If it wasn't for them reminding me of all that I'd overcome, all the good, I would literally be so consumed in what I hadn't done. I literally would have wallowed in that, and nothing good comes from misery. This is why it's so important to speak abundance and prosperity and favor over yourself and your friends and your family, because if you don't introduce that energy within your own self, you have denied yourself. And I just refuse to deny myself of anything going forward. I'm standing on my principles, I'm social distancing, and I'm prioritizing self-care. Now, part of me prioritizing my self-care is me cooking more, as I already shared with you all. I do really want the J Nice Caribbean cookbook, because baby, the recipes look amazing, and so does her TikTok of all that food she be making. It looks so good. But I'm also going to be intentional about giving myself that time in the morning. And I've been using that time to read. I light my meditation candle. I look at my vision boards. I do speak my affirmations. And I just really love on myself before I go out, get exposed to other energies and negativity in the world. I set the tone before I exit the door. I also want to take my first solo travel trip. I have never traveled anywhere by myself before, and everyone always encourages you to do so, and I haven't, but I am going to do that this year. It used to be because I was afraid to do things by myself, but I broke that when I went to the movies by myself for the first time. That was part of my self-love journey. Now I can go eat by myself. I can go have a drink by myself. I can go to the movies by myself. And I want to continue to get to know and enjoy that one-on-one time with myself by taking myself on a trip and just prioritizing me. I'm not telling me no. There's nothing out here that I want that I can't have. If I can't have it right now, I can go get it. Nothing is off limits to me. Nothing is off limits to me. And just speaking positively over my life over and over and over again. Life and death truly does lay in the power of the tongue. So if you're not speaking love, life, and prosperity over yourself, then it starts with self. It just starts with self. I just have a different focus, and she is me. I am the focus. Unapologetically, respectfully, disrespectfully, I really don't care how it makes anybody feel. This is my take back year, and it is extremely personal. Please, I beg of you, prioritize you. 2022. Take it back. So I hope this video gave you all a little bit of insight, and hopefully, more importantly, I hope you feel inspired. If you're here watching this video today, you and I have survived 100% of our worst days. That is not for the weak, okay? That is not for the weak, and we have to applaud ourselves for that. Everything that we're going through is what's shaping us for the next level, qualifying us for the next test. Like, it's just all gonna come full circle. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you all had a wonderful new year. I brought in my new year doing makeup, which is amazing because that is what I want to continue to do, what I love to do. I want my clientele to multiply. I want my opportunities to multiply. If I had to bring my new year in working, then so be it, because I was doing something that I love, and it's gonna be a whole lot more of that in 2022. I did that wrong, but y'all understand the vibe. So thank y'all for tuning in. If you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will check y'all next time.